What is going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single zombies map in Call of Duty history. This is my 50 subscriber special I'm doing. I didn't realize I have 50 subs, but now I have like 56, so we're going up on 60, so I'm really happy about that. If you could give the video a like, that'd be great, though, because this video is going to take a very long time to edit. I'm not going to talk a bunch about these first few maps, because they're honestly just garbage, and I don't care about them at all. So I'm not really going to go into depth on why I dislike them a whole bunch. Because your video can only be 15 minutes on iMovie, which kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. So, yeah. By the way, I will not be including remasters, but I will be including Bus Depot, Farm, and Town, just so you guys know. Coming in at number 1, we have... Coming in at number 31, we have Bus Depot. Now, Bus Depot is really just a basic map. It literally has no perks. The only thing is a box. And I just find that really annoying. It's not fun. It's not a map that is really in depth, and I typically enjoy maps where there's a very long setup and stuff, and there's literally no setup on this map. So, yeah, it's just a really boring map. Comes in at number 31. Coming in at number 30, we have Dire Eyes. Now, you guys already know how I feel about this map. I hate it. I really think it's just the most basic, boring map ever. I feel like in a zombies map, the one reason you should die is from a zombie, not to fall damage. I feel like that's the one reason you shouldn't die. It's a zombies game mode. It's not like parkour simulator or whatever. So I don't feel like that should be the main reason people die on a map. It's just really annoying when I'm jumping around. I have my liquefier and I fall just because, and I don't have quick revive or whatever, because I didn't get lucky out of an elevator and it never actually came to me. And I didn't have jug because that never came to me either, and didn't have pack a punch because that never ended up coming either. So it's just really annoying. It's an all-around terrible map. Comes in at number 30. Yeah. Coming in at number 29, we have Ancient Evil. Now, I've played this map like twice, and I never played it again for a very good reason, and that's that it's garbage. I don't like it. It's not fun. It's not a map that you're going to go on, have a bunch of fun on with your friends or whatever. It's just not one of those maps. Of course, I've only played it twice. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that it's very slow start. I don't like it. I never really took the time to learn anything about it. I think that's one of the main reasons I don't like it. People's opinion on this map could be that Ancient Evil is a good map, but I really don't know. I just never really played it, so I just put it down at 29. Because again, I don't know. So Ancient Evil comes in at number 29. Coming in at number 28, we have Voyage of Despair. Now, Voyage of Despair was a map that when I heard this was coming out, I was so excited because I like to like look at Titanic related things. I've literally built an entire Titanic in Minecraft. I'm obsessed with the Titanic. I loved it so much. So when I heard they were making a Titanic map, I flipped out. I was like, "This is gonna be awesome," and no, it was a flop. It was so I thought it was gonna be so good. The inside, everything is alike. You can't tell where you are because everything is the same. Which that's how Titanic was. There's a lot of identical rooms and things like that in the Titanic. Which that's kind of good they did that, but it's not really their fault. I think they made the map the best they could. The Easter egg was kind of stupid. You were lining up stars or whatever. I don't know what the heck you were doing in that Easter egg, but it was a massive flop, and it comes in at number 28. Coming at number 27, we have Dead of the Night. Now, are you noticing a trend here? Black Ops 4 maps, they tend to suck. Chaos Crew, you're trash. I'm sorry. Anyways, Dead of the Night. Literally played it one time, so I literally have no argument here. Uh, I'm just putting number 27. I really don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know at all. Anyways, Dead of the Night. Really don't know much about it. Comes in at number 27. By the way, this video isn't scripted. I just have my stuff on my computer on my list because there's no way I can remember this, just so you know. 26, we have Alpha Omega. Now, Alpha Omega is just another map that, again, had a little bit of potential and it still flopped. I don't understand what the trend in late Black Ops 4 was of remaking maps. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of a lazy way to end a story. I don't know why you would end a story that way, but they did. I'm not saying Alpha Omega was the end. I'm just kind of referencing Tag Your Totem and Call of the Dead. Why would you do that? I don't understand that. But again, Alpha Omega, it was a Nuketown remake with a bunch of weird ray guns and stuff. Again, they did it the best way they could have. It's just they shouldn't have been doing remakes, especially close to the end of Zombies. I just think that's kind of a lazy way of ending things. Anyways, Alpha Omega comes in at number 26. Coming at number 25, we have Farm. Now, I don't understand why anybody would ever play this map, to be honest. It's such a boring map. It's a step up from Bus Depot because you have perks, but training does lack in this map. I don't know really where you would train. I mean, I guess there's like that part in between where you spawn and like the truck and you can like train in there. That's still not a very good training spot at the same time. There's no Pack-a-Punch and there's no Wonder Weapon, so it's basically impossible to get past round 50. I mean, I guess there's a Mark II, but I don't really know what round that kills up into, or like what round is efficient up into. I don't know those rounds, or I don't really know those numbers. But either way, it's a very boring basic map and comes in at number 25. Coming in at number 20. Coming in at number 24, we have Verux. Now, it really does hurt me to put a World at War map on this list, especially with how innovative it was. Like, it wasn't as innovative as Derice, but it still was because it brought in perks. Um, it's just a really boring map. I don't like the colors on it. It had a Wonder Wolf in Black Ops 3, and I believe it had a Winter's Howl in Black Ops 1. So, anyways, yeah, Verux comes in at number 24. Yeah. Coming in at number 23, we have Transit. Now, Transit is again it's a map that did not belong on its engine. I feel like if it was on like this engine, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, it would be a much better map. The lava was really stupid. I feel like um, there's these just blank spaces in between the POIs, which is like the 5 POIs, I think, which is the spawn, diner, farm, power station, and town. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of just a waste of space. It's kind of lazy of them to only put Nocturne, Totem, and a few jet gun pieces in there. I definitely would not say it's as bad as most people say, but it's still a pretty bad map. It comes in at number 23. Coming at number 22, we have Tag Your Totem. Now, I have my first time gameplay on this channel for this. It's like Call of the Dead, but it's like some more summery. It's still really cold and stuff because you can freeze and stuff, and it's still freezing cold water and ice glacier stuff, all this ice around you. But it's definitely got a more orange vibe to it. It's definitely not near as good as Call of the Dead. I think it's called the I don't. It's like a frozen thunder gun. I don't know what it's called. I forget. It's like it sounds like thunder gun, but I forgot how to say it. That gun is pretty bad. There's the thunder gun on the map, and there's a Wonder Wolf with a scope on it that is the scavenger scope. Now it's kind of lazy again. I don't know what they were doing at the end of Zombies that made them be so lazy with stuff. Especially that the last map that ended the Ether story was a remake. That's just kind of stupid in my opinion. Anyways, Tagger and Toad comes in at number 22. Now, a lot of these maps I've changed my opinion on since my top 5 worst maps list. That's why 5 is at number 21. I feel like it is definitely not the 5th worst map ever, even though it is very bland and it sucks. Because the best wonder weapon on the map, or the best weapon in general, the best, again, quotation marks, is the Winter's Howl. Like, that's what you're going to give us on a super tight map. Like imagine a thunder gun on this map. It would be so easy to get through, like the underground area, the top secret area. It'd be so easy to get through that if you had a thunder gun. I don't really know how I feel about 5. Pack-a-Punch is so easy, it's stupid. And Pentagon Thief is really annoying. I don't know how many times I've been playing with my friends on 5. And we're doing good until the Pentagon Thief comes and steals our stuff, our Pack-a-Punch guns or whatever. It's really annoying. 5 comes at number 21. 21. This is where the maps get a bit better. Sorry. This is when the maps get a bit better. It's number 20. It's Moon. I would say this is an okay map. Definitely better than 5, but it's still not the greatest. But, things are getting better for sure. But Moon is a very bland map as far as colors go that were definitely corrected in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 1 Moon is what we're talking about because, again, we're not talking about remakes. Again, I don't understand why they were so bland with colors, especially after seeing the Black Ops 3 remake, how colorful that map is now. Looks really good. Anyways, yeah, it's okay. The astronaut is really annoying. Especially you, Jason Blundell. You're probably the worst, actually. Anyways, Moon comes in at number 2020. Coming at number 19, we have Shinonuma. Now, Shinonuma is a very good high rounding map, especially the World at War one, which again, we're not talking about remakes, we're talking about the originals. Shinonuma is a very good high rounding map. For those of you that don't know, only 24 zombies can spawn in on one round, which I expect a lot of you know that, but only 24 zombies can spawn in one round, which makes high rounds very fast and very efficient. So basically, you just have to get a Wonder Waff and a PPSH or an MG42, and you're good. You just have to kill all the zombies. That's really it. And you can get to around 50, and who even knows? Probably you can probably get to around 50 in around 45 to an hour, probably 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, Shironuma, a really good high rounding map, but it's still not the greatest, and it comes at number 19. Coming at number 18, we have Zetsubo no Shima. Now, Zetsubo no Shima is definitely better than Shironuma because the thing that I hate about Zetsubo no Shima the most, I'm just going to say Zetsubo because saying Zetsubo no Shima is a mouthful. Anyways, thing that's that I think gets a lot of people with Zetsubo is the setup and how annoying it is to get everything you need for high rounds. Because I gotta say myself, when you get into high rounds in Zetsubo no Shima, Zetsubo, it's very fun, but the setup in general sucks. I hate it so much. It takes forever. It feels like it takes hours just to set up on this map. It probably does take close to an hour 30. It takes forever. Anyways, enough about the setup on the map. High rounds are very fun, except for the Shreks. They're really annoying. Yeah, but apart from that, it's an okay map. Definitely better than Shinonuma, and it comes at number 18. Coming at number 17, we have Shangri-La. Now, if this was Black Ops 3 Shangri-La, it would easily be in top 15, top 10, maybe even, just because of the colors in general. The map has such a high saturation, and it looks really good. But the thing with Shangri-La is that the Black Ops 1 one is not really as good, and it's very bland colored. There's not really any good training spots. The baby gun is okay. I feel like any gun that requires you to run back into the horde to kill your zombies is not a very good wonder weapon because that's putting yourself in a lot of danger. And Brock and Gary are pretty cool, I guess. I really like the Richthofen shrine thing. That's pretty cool. And yeah, Shangri-La comes at number 17. Coming in at number 16, we have Town. Now, Town is a very good map if you want to get good at the game, because really, all you have to do is train on that map, and you can get to high rounds, especially if you have Buried, you can get the Ray Gun Mark II on that map, which is, again, why it's a good map if you want to get good at, because all you have to do is train on it and, pack a bunch of MP5 and get a pack a bunch Ray Gun Mark II, and you're set up. It can be a bit of a challenge later because you're not having any crazy wonder weapon like a thunder gun or anything. But other than that, it's a really good map. I like that I like that you can enable dogs on it, but it's not like something you have to do. Yeah, Town's a pretty good map. Comes in at number 16. Okay, now this is a very controversial pick for me, but I'm not gonna let nostalgia get me. But Nocturne Toten comes in at number 15. I understand that nostalgia can get the best of us a lot, but to be honest, Nocturne Toten is it's not a good map, to be honest. It's not good. It's very boring and very basic. You literally hit the box. It's like Bus Depot. It's just the reason I put it at 15, so much higher than it, is that it's simply because nostalgia. I couldn't help it, to be honest. But if we were like including nostalgia in this, it'd easily be top 5 because it's just such a classic map, and you can't help but to just I can't. Anyways, Nocturne Toten comes in at number 15. Coming in number 14, we have Blood of the Dead. Now, this is actually a map that was I kind of have mixed feelings for it because okay, so when I first saw this, I didn't play it at all. Thought it was stupid. Then my friend, which I'm leaving a link in the description, Frozen Fire 290, is it's he got me into it a little bit, and he showed me some stuff like how to get the Magma Gat and how to get the Retriever and stuff like that. So he kind of got me into it. He quit playing it, so I quit playing it because, yeah, I really didn't have anybody to play it with. So anyways, Blood of the Dead. Anyways, Pack a Punch is so easy, it's really stupid. Especially for a map that they remastered and how hard that Pack-a-Punch was, and then we go to this. It's so easy. I know the Pack-a-Punch moves kind of like Call of the Dead. I don't really like that system, but hey, whatever floats your boat. And Bullet of the Dead comes in number 14. Coming at number 13, we have Ascension. Now, Ascension is a very easy map. In fact, it's probably the easiest map ever, besides Shinonuma for high rounding. See, Ascension, well, in Black Ops 3, which I don't want to get too off topic because we're not doing remasters, but in Black Ops 3, all you have to do, get a Perkaholic, so you get all your perks, get a Immolation Liquidation so you can get your Thunder Gun, get a Wall Power so you can pack a bunch a Shiva or an RK5, and get a Crate Power so you can pack a bunch your Thunder Gun, and don't open any of the doors. And you can just sit in there for like literally forever until you die, which you're never going to die because this map is so easy, especially in Black Ops 3. But anyways, Black Ops 1, or Black Ops, is all you have to do is train up on the well, I don't know what you'd really call it. It's by the first lander you usually do, close to the it's right by PhD. Yeah, the PhD lander. Just train by that, and you will get to round 200 million easily. And anyways, Ascension comes in at number 13. Coming in at number 12, we have Revelations. Now, I don't even know why I put this map so high. It's just so fun. It's just really fun for high rounding. Obviously, ending, it sucked. I don't even know what they were thinking with the ending. But it's really fun for high rounding. It's a really easy map. That's why I say that. But yeah. I mean, you have the Apothecary Servant, which is really cool. They let the Thunder Gun return, which is also really cool. And they brought back the Tommy Gun. Wait, yeah, did I just say that? No, they brought back the Apothecary Servant. They brought back the Thunder Gun. They brought back the Tommy Gun. They brought in a lot of new stuff like the Rift E9. The I don't know why I can't think of it. It's like a Banshee. Banshee. That's what it is. Brought that garbage back. Um, but when I say garbage, I mean the Banshee, by the way. Anyways, brought this cool stuff back. Really cool. Nostalgia Trip 101. It was really cool. Lazy map, though. Super lazy map. And comes in at number 12. Number 11 is Kino Jototen. Now, again, I think Nostalgia got the best of me, to be honest. This is everybody's map. It's like always their first map. I feel like it's a lot of people's first map they ever played. Yeah, I mean, it's got a Thunder Gun. It's got Pack-a-Punch. I mean, it's just kind of a basic map. I mean, there's no PhD, which obviously wasn't introduced yet, but I could have definitely used it. Yeah, it's an okay map. I don't know why I put it so high. Anyways, Nova 6 Trawlers are really annoying, and Kino comes in at number 11. Coming in at number 10, we have Buried. Now, Buried is, again, an extremely easy map. All you have to do is get a Paralyzer, Pack-a-Punch it, A94, Pack-a-Punch it, and set up on the bank with your Vulture's Aid. Vulture Aid. Sorry. What? Yeah, Vulture Aid. I don't know why it sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. Anyways, all you need is Vulture Aid, Jug, Speed Cola, all that jazz. Set up on the bank, and you will be good. You literally will be fine for around 50 million. And, yeah, I mean, I guess, Leroy can be kind of annoying sometimes when he just walks in your line of fire and he goes to lock himself up like a little wussy. Anyways, Buried comes in at number 10. Coming at number 9, we have Gara Krovi. Now, Gara Krovi is a very cool map. I would not rank it as high as a lot of people would, though. Mostly because I just don't like to do high rounds on it like a lot of people do, because the Reagan Mark III gives out in like the 50s, which is way too early for me. So I don't usually go for high rounds on it, which means I don't usually play it that much. So I mean, in the beginning it was really cool. You had the PPSH brought back. You had the NX Shadow Claw, which was a very questionable weapon. You had the HD40, I think it's called, come back from Zetsubo no Shima, and a lot of other cool stuff come back. The dragons are pretty cool. Yeah, comes in at number 9. Coming at number 8, we have Nuketown. Now, Nuketown is just a map that you sit on, and you go for high rounds with a Reagan Mark II and an M27. That's really all there is to it. Get all your perks, M27, Reagan Mark II, Pack-a-Punch them both, and train in one of the backyards. Doesn't matter. Either way, Nuketown is pretty cool. I don't really like the random perk dropping system though. That's pretty annoying when you get jugging around 200 million. Pretty annoying. Either way, pretty cool map though. It comes in at number 8. At number 7 we have Call of the Dead. Now Call of the Dead is again a really cool map. I don't like the pack-a-punch, like the random pack-a-punch system. George Romero is really annoying too when you're trying to train and he's whacks you in the face with his stupid light lamp thing. It's pretty annoying. Anyways, I still like it though. The Scavenger is again a pretty weak weapon. All you need is PhD, Jug, Speed Cola, and another perk. That other perk doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's really all you need to go to around 400 billion on this map is a ray gun, Scavenger, Jug, PhD, Speed Cola, and pack-a-punch those, and you will be good for round 25 because Scavenger is not very good. Gives out in the 30s, I think. So yeah, whatever. Anyways, Call of Duty is still pretty cool. Comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, which is actually the highest ranking Black Ops 4 map, and it's actually 9. Now this map is amazing. I had never seen a map so good, and it didn't even need the Premise or Ultimus crew. I mean, imagine if we had a Premise and Ultimus on it. Imagine how good it would be. Anyway, it's a pretty cool map. I really like pack-a-punching on this map. It's so satisfying. I don't know why. I mean, the characters are okay, but still, that really doesn't bug me that much. I really like the challenge system in the beginning, how you can get your free, I don't know what the pistol's called. I don't know what it's called, but you can get it for free pack-a-punch if you do some challenges in the beginning. That's an amazing map. I don't even know how they did so good without the Ultimus or Premise crew. Anyways, comes in at number 6. Not 9. 9 comes in at number 6. 9 does not come in at number 9. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Coming in at number 5, we have Deriz. Now this is again a map that is very simple and does not take much setup in the beginning. All you have to do is get pack-a-punch in your perks, get a Wonder Waff if you want to lose your Jug, and get a PPSH and an MG42 if you want. You can use the Mule Kick glitch to get all 3 of those if you want, because Mule Kick actually didn't exist at the time, but you can get it with that glitch, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the catwalk spot, iconic, and Deriz comes in at number 5. At number 4, we have Shadows of Evil. Now, this is a map that, again, I did not expect to do so good, especially that it didn't need the Premise or Ultimus crew. But Shadows of Evil is a map that is, one, way too good, especially considering, again, we don't have Premise or Ultimus on it. Really all you need to do is get an Apothicon Servant, Apothicon Sword, and obviously your perks and Pack-a-Punch, and again, you can get to around 400 zillion. So, it's a very good map. Again, especially considering it didn't even need Premise or Ultimus. I don't even know what you would call them, to be honest. Like the Shadows of Evil crew, I don't know what you call them. Do they have some actual cool name? I don't know. Either way, it's an insanely good map, and it comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have Dreisendrach. Now, again, this is a map that is so good, it's unexplainable. It's easily the best Black Ops 3 map. It's iconic. If you use if you have the lightning bow, you're obviously going to get to around 400 million. I'm not exaggerating. You can literally get to 400 million. Look it up. If you have the wolf bow, you can get to like around 200 billion too. So, I mean, the bows on this map, I love them so much. They're so iconic to Black Ops 3 especially. And I really like the colors of this map. They're very good. I like the blue, white, kind of theme going on. It's snowy. If my memory serves me correct, this would have been directly after Origins. So, yeah. Which is funny, because that's also the next map. Anyways, I don't want to skip ahead too much, but Dreisendrach comes in at number 3. Again, coming at number 2, we have Origins. Now, Origins is... oh my gosh, dude, it's so good with the stabs. The stabs are iconic to Call of Duty in general. I said the bows are iconic to Black Ops 3, but honestly, the Origin stabs are iconic to just zombies in general. Like the perks, it feels like they're almost as iconic as the perks. Anyways, this map is so good. The Panzer's kind of annoying, especially because it comes in around 8. The 4 stabs, iconic. Panzer, iconic. MG08, iconic. All this map is iconic in general. It's just an iconic staple to zombies. It's a lot of people's favorite, but it's not mine. So, yeah, Origins comes in at number 2. Guys, coming in at number 1, the best map in Call of Duty Zombies history. It has to be Mob of the Dead, dude. I can't think of any other map. And again, it is absolutely mind-blowing that they made a map so good without Ultimate Supremacist. I really don't know how they would do that. I mean, this really does fit into the um, it really does fit into the storyline, because I know Shadow's Duel Crew, it doesn't really fit into the storyline anyway. Um, Especially the Chaos Crew, they don't fit in. But this, I don't really know what you would call this crew, but they are so iconic to zombies. Blundergat is amazing, Acid-Gat amazing, Vitrolic Withering, whatever you want to call it. All of those iconic. Electric Cherry was introduced on this map, by the way. This map is just so good. I really can't describe how good this map is. I love the Retrievers. I love the Redeemers. I just love everything about this map. There's literally not one thing wrong with this map. Pack-a-Punch is so hard, it's actually fun. And Mob of the Dead comes in at number 1. Of course. What other map would it be? Sorry, Eli.
Hey guys, it's like 1 in the morning. I've been editing this video and I just finished. I just want you guys to know that if you've been watching the entire video, you're a literal legend. And if you're not subscribed yet, then you're not as much as a legend as you could be. But you should still definitely subscribe to be even a bigger legend. Yeah, anyways, thank you for 50 subscribers, and I will see you in the next one.